Welcome to Jacqueline of All Trades, and today I come to you with my first ever purchase at Sephora. I have always shopped at Ulta, and I thought, let's give it a shot. So I went online and I bought a couple of products that are totally iconic. And one of them is the Rosebud Salve. Then I also bought the Mini Benefit Dandelion. And I bought the Mercier translucent powder. Now, I want to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed. I tried this rose salve, and it is incredibly sticky, and it actually does not smell of roses at all. It actually smells like a vitamin E ointment I remember buying from Walgreens many years ago. It is pink, but the color doesn't really translate. So I was very disappointed. I actually bought two, and I'm thinking of returning one because it really does not smell like roses. So I want to give you some alternatives. If you're interested in something that smells like roses, what I recommend is something called rose flower water. And you can buy this in your bakery section of some of the more upscale supermarkets, like maybe Whole Foods. And now this is indeed rose water, and definitely you can smell it. Basically what rose water is, for those who don't know, is you take some rose petals that are not sprayed with any kind of pesticides, and then you put some boiling water, and then you let it sit until it kind of, some of the essence of the petals goes into the water, and then you filter it, and I guess they bottle it, and there you go. That's your rose water. And it's usually used in some pastries, Middle Eastern pastries. And it used to be before people would use vanilla, they would use rose water and orange blossom water to give a nice aroma to pastries. Anyway, I love the smell of it. So this is one possibility. The other possibility, and I've shown this in some of my tutorials, is to buy the Heritage Store Rose Petals Rose Water. And they usually come 3 of these for $20. I believe this rose water was about $7.50. And so I was extremely disappointed. Now, there is one salve that does smell like roses, and that was the Boots7 Rose Salve. And so that one actually did. And I bought it many years ago. And for some reason, I thought this one would too smell like roses, and it's not. So I'm going to return the other one and maybe save it for a giveaway. Now, talking about the Dandelion blush. It's it's very beautiful. It comes with a little brush and a little nice container and a little cover, and it's a very pale pink, and I'm just gonna show it for you. And so it really doesn't, it's not very strong. It's kind of a pink peach, and I tell you, this was about, I'm thinking a little bit under 20, and don't quote me on this. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I will when I link everything down, I'll put in the price that it cost me. I think I used a discount code, so it was a little bit less. But anyway, it's sort of a pink peach color, and this is one of the blushes that a lot of people who are into Korean makeup really love, because it's very feminine, it's very gentle, I guess. I want to tell you, the amazing thing is, as I'm looking at how pink it is, this is the Etude House Cookie Blusher in Peach Shoe Wafers. And I had mentioned this blush before. Super cute. And actually, if you look at the colors, they're very similar. And the Etude House is, I'm thinking it's like $7. It's definitely less than $10. So it's a lot cheaper than the Dandelion from Benefit. And I just want to give you a swatch over here. So it actually shows a little bit more. And unless you're pale like me, I would think something with a tiny bit more color might be better for you. Another one that in the pink family that I want to give you some I tell you what, if this was like amazing and there was clearly no doubt in my mind that you absolutely have to go and get it, I would say, you know what, just go and get this one and you're set. But I kind of feel like I've seen it before. So this one is from Milani Powder Blush, and this is from Tea Rose, and it's the 08. And I'm just gonna give you, so this one is just a tiny bit more pink. So this is the lightest, the Dandelion one. This one is the Etude House in the Peach Shoe Wafers, and this is the Milani. And then there's one from e.l.f., which is called Pink Passion. And wow, it's interesting. Look, it discolored, or maybe it was like that from the beginning. I'm not sure. I haven't used it very much. But this one is more of a fuchsia, actually. And let me see the lighter side. Yeah, the lighter side, wow, it's even lighter than the Dandelion. So I just wanted to give you some idea. You don't have to go and buy the $20 or $30 Dandelion from Benefit to get your pink on. You can definitely do it with the Etude House. You can do it with the Milani one. There's some different e.l.f. ones. And then the other item that I bought was this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. And with this one, most people use it is it has the little puff, and you use it to set your under eye concealer. And it has the little, I guess, what is it? Like a little paper lid on it, so the stuff doesn't go all over the place. And just gonna put some in here, and it is a tiny bit. It has kind of a yellow. So I'm gonna try on the other hand here, since it is. Let's see if you can see it in there. It would actually be the perfect complexion powder for me. But I want to also give you an idea. And this was also, I'm thinking, it must have been less than 20 because this is the travel size. But I want to tell you one of my most favorite powders. This is the Tony Moly Packed, and it's in 01. And I just absolutely, it's called Cat's Wink. And this is, wow, very close in color. It has a tiny bit more red undertones, if you can say that. I mean, we're talking like shades of snow over here. This one has a little bit more yellow undertones. This one has a tiny bit more pink undertones. But I can tell you that this one is also less than $10 from Tony Moly and is fabulous. This is one of my favorite powders. But I thought, why am I just stuck in one kind of product? Being into this type of business, let's just see what else is out there. And I tell you, I still like the Tony Moly much better. But anyway, it just kind of gives you an idea. So this one is the Laura Mercier. This one is the Tony Moly. Let's see, other purchases. Now, these are purchases that I bought from Ulta. I have an Ulta near my house, and Ulta has always been my favorite store. I remember when it was a grocery store for makeup, and I would tell my husband, I'm gonna go to Ulta. And so he would know what I mean. I don't know why I had to pronounce it like that, but I did. So some of the things that I bought, I was looking for an iridescent pink gloss that I can put over pink makeup. I don't know if you are detecting some kind of a theme here. I guess I'm into the pink. So this one is from Rimmel. It's called Stay Glossy, and the color is Dorchester Rose. And I'm just going to, let's see, put it over here. And so it has that kind of iridescent, I love that. When I was very young, that's the kind of lipstick I would use. And I describe it as meat that has gone bad, kind of iridescence. I know, not appetizing, but I think pretty pretty accurate description. Now this one is more pink. It's also a Rimmel, and this one is Stay My Rose. And so I'm just going to show it to you. So it's a little bit more, and I don't think I can particularly have highly pigmented lips, and I actually like this one better. It just looks much better. But I think if you're young and you just want a little bit of shine and not necessarily more color, you could go with the first one. So these two are Rimmel, and I thought they were super cute. They have that iridescence to them, and I thought they were a great buy. I think they were 2 for $7. So I thought, oh, this is great. Now, another one that has a kind of iridescence of meat gone wrong is the CoverGirl Queen collection. And this one is called, let's see, what is it called? The color, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, here it is. Iceberry. Okay. And I'm just going to show you. And this one is just a tiny bit darker than the Stay Rose from Rimmel. So this is from the Queen Latifah collection, the CoverGirl. And I really like that one too. Now, what I would put underneath the gloss would be some of these. These are Color Whisper from let's see, Maybelline. And this one is Cherry on Top. And while it looks incredibly pink, when you actually put it on, it's really not. It's very, very nice. It's a tiny bit fuchsia, but it's so transparent that with a little bit of gloss, it just really makes the look. So this is one of my favorites. I actually keep this in my bag, in my little baby Betsy Johnson bag. And then this one is also from Maybelline, and this is called Rose of Attraction. And this is a lighter pink that I would say has more peach. So this one is more fuchsia, kind of a deeper red undertone, but still, I mean, we're talking transparent type of things. And this is just very nice also. It is called, again, Rose of Attraction. And so I put this first, and then I just touch it up a little bit with a gloss, and there you go. I have a beautiful set of lips, and I use this before I go and lead services. So let's see, a couple of other things that I bought. There are 2 Revlon lipsticks, and one is in Pink Pout. And now this one, I was surprised how much blue undertones it has. This one is Matte 02, and I'm just gonna show it to you. And it's a much more matte color. And it's okay, I've used it, but I'd rather go with the Maybelline, either one of those 2 Maybellines. And then let me show you the other Revlon, which is in Pearl. It's called Wink for Pink. And let's see how we... And I can tell that one is more of a cream. It's actually, okay, it's a pearl, but it's closer in color to the Maybelline. And so those are my latest pink cosmetics. And but let's see, if you see me in the previous video in which I'm talking about shampoo, you've noticed that my skin is not as pink as it used to be. And I tell you what I have done. I have stopped using all kinds of skincare, and what I've done is I just use my Huggies fragrance-free wipes, and then if I have any pimples or any kind, I use this cream that I get from the UK. It's called Alliderm, and what it is a gel. This particular one is a gel that has extracts of garlic and onion, and that has been incredibly helpful in toning down the redness of my skin. The other thing that I use, because I don't use this one all the time, it's sort of, it's okay, I guess, if you use it at night and in the morning you really wash your hair and your face. It might smell kind of strong. The other one that I use as an alternative to that one is an actual boric acid, coconut oil preparation that I did. and you can buy boric acid. I know it sounds really scary when you say acid, but it's an antibacterial, and with the coconut oil, it is incredibly moisturizing. You see, the oil dissolves right away, and it has this tiny little granules from the boric acid. And I will, if you're interested in knowing how I make this, because this is something that I made myself, it actually just calmed down my skin a lot, and it really helps with the pimples. So those are the reasons why my skin is now calmer, and I can go ahead and use all the pink cosmetics I want, because then it doesn't bring out the red in my skin. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.